Today on Tech Hub, you'll see talented craftsmen who've perfected every single movement, every technique, and every aspect of their trade. These car parts literally dive into paint. The process is as striking as it is smooth. The candy conveyor is pure hypnosis. This machine scoops the material, mixes the concrete, and pours it all on its own. The operator just steers. These demolition jaws snap rails like twigs. The work goes so smoothly, it's like the rails give up on their own. To tie a spruce tree on the plot tightly and neatly, the equipment takes matters into its own hands, and all that's left of the tree is a perfectly tightened result. Power, size, and precision. One pass across the field, and the harvest is gathered so neatly it looks like it was hand-placed. A truck rolls by, spraying water and cooling the street, and the sun paints a rainbow in its midst. It's like the machine and nature teamed up for a show. Need to remove a roadside barrier? No problem. This machine does it so smoothly, it's like it was never there. This machine strips bark from wood so fast, it's like it's rushing to finish your furniture by evening. This isn't just a shredder, it's a monster. It devoured a mini bike like it was a paper napkin. Zero chance of escape. When hills mess with your perspective, this clever lift mechanism takes over, hoisting and lowering workers with brainy confidence. Slice, chocolate, stick, wrap, and just like that, the ice cream is ready. It's like a ballet where everyone knows their cue. Eggs get washed, sorted, and baked into bread, all like a culinary blockbuster starring the production line. Flames curl inside the pipe like notes in a melody. This is a ballet of fire and machinery you just can't look away from. Bristles fly in so fast, it's like the machine isn't making a brush, it's building a weapon of mass cleaning. Cans crumple under the press so tightly, it's like they decided to hug for life. This breaker doesn't just smash, It erases concrete like a high-powered eraser. All the operator has to do is guide it. This car wash isn't just cleaning, it's putting on a show. Spins, shines, roars, and the car flashes its headlights in gratitude. How do you turn loose mass into tidy, dense bales? Simple. Call in the baling wizard. One press, and the silage is perfectly packed. Hands moving like frames in a time-lapse. Dishes are packed into sets so fast, it's like someone hit speed up to 5 times. Chicken eggs, speed, automation. Even the operator looks confused. The machine's already done it all. The plantation turns into an amusement park. Machines roll around, harvesting fruit, and people can't stop smiling. As the press crunches down on the material, the key is to slide in the next piece and done, and not let your fingers become part of the art. This machine moves on a slope like it's dancing. Its tracks lift, lower, adjust. Switching rails is a delicate matter. A delay of just a couple of seconds, and the consequences could be, well, let's just be glad it all works like clockwork. Ever seen massive barrels being blown? That's not a machine, it's a volcano in compressor form, puffing smoke and creating containers. Lacing up sweatpants? This machine slips in the drawstrings so smoothly, you'd swear it was always there. On the same line, material is now cut even more confidently. No delays, no misses. The production rhythm doesn't falter. Treats sizzled cheerfully in the oil, while people just watch to make sure each piece fries to golden perfection. The tracks grip the ground, it climbs, and a massive load crashes down with such force, it's like the earth flinched. Everything's moving too fast? That's exactly what the beverage industry looks like. Bottles flashing by like thoughts on a Monday morning. When the machine assembles cleaning brushes, you understand. Even ordinary little things are made with neatness that deserves respect. A nimble boom arm moves forward, and excess branches vanish one by one, as if an invisible hand is bringing perfect order. Just one look at large equipment in action, and you're hooked. It confidently pushes construction forward step by step. Laying down rails isn't just construction, it's like composing a heavy metal symphony. Precise, rhythmic, majestic. The mixer spins feed like a turbocharged blender. But instead of dough, it's dinner for several tons of livestock. The worker guides single-row equipment between flowers, and it cuts stems right at the base. Perfect discipline in every movement. The press embeds the form into the metal so confidently, it's like it took a couple of sculpting courses. A saw the size of a bicycle wheel neatly slices wood into identical beams. All hands-free, fully automated. The machine stitches hair into the doll's heads so smoothly, it's like prepping for a runway. But after 1,000 heads, maybe it's dreaming hairstyles by now. Here's where marketing meets imagination. Ice cream is made right before your eyes, and it looks more like an art piece than dessert. Dish patterns applied with precision, speed, and a touch of artistry. Straight from the conveyor belt to a museum, if you ask us. Cutting material here is like slicing butter. Only it's not a blade. It's a titanium nerved machine doing the job. Fascinating how these bumpers use one perfect strike to shape everyday objects into familiar forms. A stone splits clean in half with the lightest touch from this machine. Almost fairy tale magic. When a machine twists dense metal into a spiral-like pasta dough, it's hard not to get mesmerized or start doubting physics. Insert the wood, secure it, and bam! You're holding a spoon that looks hand-carved by a master. A few seconds, and metal fuses into one solid piece, like those two parts were always meant to be together. This tool? A welder magician. Small but mighty, this unit presses out concrete bricks with so much force, you wonder where all that power is coming from. This small machine lifts the fruit from the ground right to the surface, gently fluffing up the bed. All that's left is to walk through and collect. Reliability, speed, and no procrastination. The machine pumps out goods like it's racing against doomsday. This isn't just machinery, it's a hypnotic show. Flickering lights, smooth moves, and precision down to the last bolt. If you're not mesmerized, check your pulse. This line looks turbocharged. Filling, sealing, cutting, dispatching. All in perfect rhythm without a single pause. This huge cutter handles any material confidently. Even cut, no hesitation, and all business. Winding tape or ribbon? This is a full-on show. Spools dance, materials spin, and you've already forgotten why you came. This tea-picking device looks like a joyful team game. Leaves go in on one side, happy people on the other. Cleaned carrots are sorted into packages precisely by weight. This line works so smoothly that manual labor doesn't even come close. To make a rake, you need a huge press like this, transforming raw metal into the gardener's best friend from spring to fall. The press moves to a dance rhythm. The operator barely keeps up delivering parts, and the mold is already done. Mesmerizing. Lay down a log, and seconds later, it's perfectly smooth. These drums treat wood like it's butter. One stroke, and the pencil is sharpened into a lethal point. Just don't get lost in thought and jab your forehead. A machine rushes over the asphalt like an artist over a canvas, drawing a white line that says, "Here's the border, stay on course." The logo on the cup doesn't get drawn, it emerges. Color, shape, method, all perfectly in sync like magic. gum cutting and packing. It's a conveyor belt dance. Precise, fast, graceful. Blink and you'll miss an entire pack. This machine applies a label to a bucket with such precision, even a perfectionist might shed a tear of joy. A stone that weighs half a car? The machine says, "Here you go." Lifts it, moves it, not even breaking a sweat. Concrete being cut like butter in a chef's kitchen. Fast, clean, flawless. Every block looks factory perfect. With machinery like this on wheels, planting crops will be pure joy. A multi-station feeder solves the task in a minute. The herd gets milk at once without running around and extra labor. A pattern appears on wood, fine and flawless, like the carving of an ancient master, only accompanied by the hum of modern gears. Looks like a regular machine until it starts producing wildly unique wooden parts that are pure eye candy. Replacing blocks beneath the rails isn't for the faint-hearted, but this machine does it so confidently it feels like it's got an iron grip and a logistics degree. Here comes the perfect parade. Bottles line up in neat formation, no pushing, no fuss. The system knows exactly where each one should be. Not a single one gets lost. Loading dry silage or hay by hand takes forever. But with this tech, the sack feels like magic before you even notice. It spins, it solders, it locks. This speedy little guy seems to say, "Relax, I got this. Here's your pipe." A lawn can be rolled out or rolled back up, and the equipment does this neatly. The field remains in perfect order. Approach the curb with this device, and within seconds, it shines like it just rolled off the assembly line. The perfect beauty technician for parapets. A small saw, but full of character. One swipe, and the block cuts like butter. No chips, no splinters, just a clean slice. A large machine turns an icy block into perfect cubes so fast you'll miss it if you blink. Just keep your fingers out. First, massive raw blocks, and then pop. Neat bricks line up like someone measured each one to the millimeter by hand. Metal vanishes layer by layer, leaving behind a perfectly machined part. Shavings fly like fireworks. A harvester turns a tree into neat logs in seconds. Even if you want to work by hand, this guy is doing just fine solo. Cans are filled at high tempo. Machines feed, dose, close. And after a couple of stages, the batch is ready for shipment. The log splitter cracks the log with a crunch. It has enough power, and hands don't need to interfere. This machine lays paving stones so evenly and quickly that no one will want to do it by hand again. Scale, rhythm, brick by brick, so satisfying to watch. Sit, start, drive. Plowing feels like a tractor ride with a maximum productivity. Thousands of needles, one smart system, and voila! A product is born before your eyes, with a pattern worthy of the fashion runway. Imagine this, a cold sheet of metal, and suddenly, wham! A shaped press punches out a part from it like a sculptor with one precise move. Plastic bottles are literally blown into shape, like soap bubbles. Only here, it's all grown up and under serious pressure. A single-row combine goes along the beds and carefully extracts carrots, and the belt takes them further. Everything goes without unnecessary delays. A truck on rails? Why not? It hauls, brakes, and works like a freight car, only with attitude and the freedom to maneuver. Drill, and voila! The earth gives way, and the hole appears as if custom made. Feels like it knows where to dig even without a site plan. Smooth, gentle, almost caressing. The wood glides under the blade and suddenly becomes a plate, a spoon, or a board. The press bends metal into a perfect wave. So precise, it feels like it should play music, like a harp made of steel. The press doesn't rush, it bends the metal gently, like it's in meditative yoga. Inhale, a curve. Exhale, a new form. Square beams enter the machine angular and come out smooth and round. The machine seems to say, "Done, you can use them now." Same video as in item 11. Some crack nuts, but this monster crushes boulders. With this toothy assistant, even cliffs don't stand a chance. This giant drills the ground so energetically that the tunnel goes deep down. The equipment was clearly created for serious tasks. A drum with spikes. Not for music, but for efficiency. Feathers fly off the bird like confetti at a party. This road striping device paints like an artist in love with order. Drive straight, and beauty follows. When this press descends onto metal, all you can do is watch in awe. A second ago, a blank. Now, a flattened pancake. The process is unusual and mesmerizing. You want to watch and analyze the details of how everything works. Once a tractor with a plow starts digging, any further work with the soil becomes smooth and easy. Watching large equipment work is pleasant in itself, especially when you understand how important the result is. Applying a pattern requires precision, and this line proves it handles the task. Each surface comes out unique, without repeats. On the canvas, clean lines, perfect color, no smudges. All thanks to a machine that looks like it swallowed an artist. Tiny handheld machine, yet it zips those rods into chain links like it was born to do it. The machine spins metal rods so skillfully, then bends them into a chain even cooler. Agreed? Toss in a log, and out comes a clean core. This machine is like a hairdresser for wood, not a shaving out of place. Almost gift ready, the pipe gets a clean, sculpted cut. Now it's perfection in cylindrical form. Anyone who's ever hand-wrapped electrical tape will get it. This automatic winder does it non-stop, no complaints, by the kilometer. Stack 3 cushions, press a button, and out glides a creative hybrid from under the machine, as if a designer was inspired by comfort. Pouring under tiles isn't like dumping from a bucket. Here, it's all strict, even, and professional. Forget tired hands and uneven strokes. Now, putty goes on like sheet music, when played by a machine. This kind of machine really makes woodworking easier. With it, you can cut perfect holes faster than you can brew your morning coffee. Some processes need no words. Your hands tremble and your eyes are glued to the screen like you're watching magic. This massive circular saw slices through pipe like it's cutting bread, not solid metal. Seems simple, zap, and it's welded. But the result? A nearly finished structure. Solid, sleek, and built to last. Who knew wire soldering could be an art form? Watch closely. Here, it's all about precision and steady hands. Some processes defy explanation. Just watch how this thing does its job and lose track of time. Want to know how to make an inner bend in a pipe, and a neat one at that? Just watch. It's not magic, it's engineering smarts and a precise machine. Here's where architecture is born in dust. A line slices concrete into perfect blocks, just like cutting butter. Joining two metal parts firmly and precisely? That's an art. And with the right tool in hand, you'll feel like a next-gen blacksmith magician. Yes, working with truck wheels isn't easy. And sometimes it means lifting the whole vehicle into the air with the help of special assistants. Pour in the mix, and voila! The press delivers a solid product like it's following a recipe known only to the gods of metal. Manual coin counting? No thanks. This unit will sort, count, and even give you change. From flat sheet to three-dimensional shape, all in a few seconds. Feels like the machine didn't even try. And this little corner? It forms with real flair. Not just a bend, a whole twist of fate for one simple part. The drum takes potatoes and after a couple of seconds returns thin shavings. And now there's no more eternal grating by hand. The plate goes under the blade, and out comes a metal curl. This isn't just work, it's cutting choreography. Feels like the machine is bending metal while reminiscing about our childhood in a forge. Smooth, skilled, full of character. The fence comes out as if drawn with a ruler. Metallic, crisp, symmetrical. A pleasure to watch, especially if you're a perfectionist. Tiny wooden sticks shoot out of the machine one after another, ready to be used for just about anything. This machine weaves patterns faster than any grandma at her daca, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. Calm and confident, this machine grinds and shapes the metal as if saying, "Relax, I've got this." Some machines are just mesmerizing. You watch in awe. Precise, synchronized, like someone storyboarded every frame. This handheld tool seems capable of slicing anything you want, quickly and silently. A stream of items races towards the worker, who stacks them like a pro, as if playing Tetris on expert mode. The machine slowly but surely rolls material into a tube, like wrapping a scroll. It does it with such care that each finished piece seems to have posture and personality. With tech like this, painting parking lot lines becomes a true pleasure. A label on a bottle isn't a miracle of human hands. It's the result of a flawless machine that never misses or tires. Even the most stubborn rods bow down when this iron press decides it's time to become an elegant piece. Bending metal into a perfect ring? Of course. Under this press, the metal curves itself. This machine works so rhythmically, it could put you to sleep. One punch, one part. Factory floors end. The machine cuts holes in metal so delicately, you'll feel like a conductor leading an orchestra of sparks. Just show the direction, it'll handle the rest. Left to pack, right to ship. The production line conducts this packaging orchestra without a single wrong note. The apparatus confidently burns holes in a metal sheet, as if before it is an ordinary blank, not metal. The metal bends, the shape appears, the craftsman smiles. Everything's simple when the work flows like music. The machine folds envelopes into neat stacks. Pleasant to watch, like watching a precisely choreographed process. Watching this repetitive process, you catch yourself thinking, it's beautiful, sure, but all day long? The rod bends like clay, but under a machine's pressure, not by hand. Need a curve? A wave? Let your imagination rest. These toothy drums seem designed to prove that it's not just snow that crunches. They chew through metal, wood, and stone, showing no mercy. A simple but clever tool. It cuts so fast, the dust barely settles, like an army of knives on steroids. This unit is like a hungry robot chef. It pulls in veggies, shreds them to crumbs, and doesn't even slurp. Looks like a big machine, but it works confidently and in detail. Step by step, the same routine, but all for a greater purpose. They say you can watch fire and water forever. Add to that, powerful machines doing their thing in production. The press applies pressure, and the material, as if hypnotized, turns into wavy beauty, the aesthetics of industrial muscle. Bending a rigid steel sheet into a perfect pipe? Easy if you've got a powerful rolling machine on your side. Try pulling dozens of meters of tight, heavy material by hand. Your arms will quit first. But with the right tool, it looks like a dance. Zip, and shimmering shavings fly off the metal like confetti at a perfectionist's party. Large equipment makes a pass across the area, leaving behind a row of even holes. Preparation for planting goes at a fast pace. No commentary needed here. Just watch. It's so sharp and technical, you'll want to hit replay. The equipment confidently cuts a massive monolithic stone. Looks easy, but all the real heaviness is hidden in its power. Sometimes, even monotony can be captivating. Heavy machinery methodically doing its job, like a clockwork mechanism on steroids. Wow, what a thrilling sight! Even on the production floor, there's room for bright moments. Don't ask how it works, just watch and enjoy. This is where engineering and aesthetics fuse into pure satisfaction. You probably never wondered how these weird things are made. Well, now you can't look away. It's like peeking into someone else's profession. The machine carves a groove into a solid wooden block. Perfectly smooth and precise. Simply amazing. Yesterday, it was a branch. Today, a perfectly smooth sheet. Press, you're a wizard. Just hydraulic instead of magical. Watch closely, don't blink. This machine is doing something so mesmerizing, it'll leave you tongue-tied in awe. Here's a handheld machine, just as productive. Sure, it takes some effort, but the harvesting results are totally worth it. When hard material behaves like modeling clay, that's a press with personality at work. It bends at any angle like it knows geometry better than your math teacher. Unclear part shape? No problem. The machine knows exactly where and how much to bend. No manual needed. These two spinning monsters remove labels with such ease, the cans seem to breathe a sigh of relief. Twisting metal mesh is a mesmerizing moment. Coils gather into structure so precisely that the eye catches every step. When the machine winds a huge spool, better keep your distance. The process goes powerfully, smoothly, and without a single pause. This handheld machine doesn't just cut, it does so with respect for the material. Watch closely. No vibrations, no noise. Watching these masters and their machines is like a talent show. No words needed to see who's the real star of the factory floor. Purse chains don't grow on trees. They're born right here, under the precise rhythm of a machine that knows fashion. A huge combine goes through the field confidently, tends to crops so thoroughly as if preparing for an important result. Attach a gadget to your bike, pedal, and now you know exactly how many kilometers of pain lie ahead. Almost as motivating as chocolate. The cut begins, the metal curls into a spiral, and it seems the machine is making steel noodles fit for a jeweler. This machine isn't just a helper, it's the star of the show. A joy to watch, especially with a cup of coffee. A small but confident press bends metal rods with such elegance, it looks like it's shaping them into hearts for Valentine's Day. Toothbrush production? It's like a backstage pass to the Smile Factory, especially when the machine threads the bristles. Look how brilliantly this machine works. Delicately and skillfully, like an expert seamstress. The combine rolls through the field and lays straw in straight rows, incredibly clean and fast. A perfect corner isn't magic, it's mastery. Tea bags? Only first class here. Filling, sealing, tagging, all in one flawless flow. The mechanism kicks in, and boom! Metal shavings fly at the speed of thought. Still processing by hand? Plate by plate, and out come perfectly curved pieces. This machine doesn't just bend metal, it does it with an eye for beauty and a feel for form. With a magnetic unit like this that gathers metal in seconds, it's not cleanup anymore, it's engineering magic. A machine that doesn't ask but knows exactly what shape metal should take, and molds it with the confidence of a geometry teacher. Painting the tips goes en masse and with extreme precision. Each element is coated evenly without extra marks. Some processes don't need words. They need glasses. Look closely to figure out what's going on here. This machine carves wooden pieces so smoothly and precisely, it buffs away every imperfection into a perfect shape. The fueling robot keeps it simple. Rolls in, plugs in, fills up. Smooth, accurate, and not a single drop wasted. One machine, 4 ways to bend a pipe. Each one executed as smoothly as a conductor guiding an orchestra. Cutting metal underwater? Easy. This machine turns steel into thin sheets like it's slicing through butter. Here it is, the aluminum trick. Liquid becomes solid. Molded, formed, pressed. Real technological alchemy. This press bends metal pieces into shapes so fast, you'll barely keep up feeding in new ones. And here, they're cutting metal without even touching it. The laser beam simply vaporizes the material. Sparks fly like fireworks. Good thing you're not standing nearby. No mask, no chance. It moves so fast, only slow-mo can save you. Blink, and you'll miss the magic. It's always fascinating how machines shape the edges of metal pieces, each with a different style and form, but always a spectacle to behold. That underseat footrest looks like modern art, but for the workers, just another Tuesday at the shop. No commentary needed. Just sit back, open your eyes, and watch. This video meditates for you. Some factory processes make you want to grab popcorn and just zone out. Everything's so smooth and beautiful. Two small wheels touch the material barely noticeably, yet cut it into fast, even rings. Compactness here is only a plus. On the line, another batch of parts is brought to perfection. You can see the machine is precisely tuned and works without compromise. The machine takes a piece of metal and cuts it like it's butter. That's how it plays with the laws of hardness. When the metal glows red hot, The machine slices it like a knife through soft, buttery goodness. The machine slices a large chunk of cheese into fluffy slices faster than you can imagine how much time it would take by hand. Still struggling with corn by hand? No more! This device strips the cobs so fast, the corn doesn't even get to say goodbye. Tired? Nope. Here's another round of visual satisfaction. Watch, admire, and try not to blink. Labels stick to cans with ninja-like grace. And just like that, it all looks supermarket ready. Watching tape or film roll onto a spool is pure satisfaction. The rhythm and accuracy feel like a dance in coil form. Perfect font, as straight as if drawn with a ruler? Only a stencil machine can pull that off. This machine means business. Sharp, clean, and to the point. And you're watching it do its thing. Farewell for now, but don't forget to subscribe to Tech Hub for your regular dose of tool and gadget reviews. And if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to drop us a comment. We're always here to help.